might just think life is sad, I'm really sad. It seems never ending, and the bad times, in the hard times. But actually, all mind states arise, all emotions arise, stay for some time and cease. And it's this having a quality of mindful awareness that helps us to be able to see that.
All of us are in the pursuit of happiness. The Buddha has been guiding us to the path of true happiness, the practice that can be achieved by everyone. The basic ways to the presence and clarity of mind for Global Fellow.
One question which comes up in life among all human beings, I expect, is how do we relate with, manage the experience of sadness? Having been born as a human being, we will all meet with experiences that cause some grief. Perhaps it's separation from loved ones, a parent, a good friend, perhaps moving away from an area out of necessity that we loved. Perhaps it's the fact that where we live changes over time. We can experience some sadness about change and separation. Lord Buddha described that all beings, from beggars to kings, millionaires to paupers, have this experience of being separated from that which is loved and having to be with that which is not loved. And necessarily there's emotions of sadness and grief. I think an important thing to understand is that it's normal or ordinary, and then to have an attitude of kindness. One thing that will be repeated again and again by Buddhist teachers is the need for us to develop more mindfulness, a quality of presence of mind, clarity of mind, awareness, and a quality of awareness that has some integrity. If we have a quality of presence of mind while we're practicing meditation, oftentimes observing the feelings of in and out breathing, when the emotion of sadness arises, we can just be with that, with a quality of kindness and knowing, a knowing quality of awareness that knows sadness. When there's less clarity, we might not notice that. We might just think life is sad, I'm really sad. It seems never ending, and the bad times, in the hard times. But actually, all mind states arise, all emotions arise, stay for some time and cease. And it's this having a quality of mindful awareness that helps us to be able to see that. And when we see this with more clarity, strong emotions begin to seem less threatening, less overwhelming. We begin to understand, yes, there will be the emotion of sadness that will come, arise, and then it will pass away. So along with the sadness, we can train ourselves to radiate, generate an attitude of loving kindness, loving friendliness, benevolence, so that there can be like a kind of parallel functioning. Then we have more choices, we have more clarity, we aren't overwhelmed by the experience. So I really encourage people to develop some discipline around a daily meditation practice, developing more mindfulness, more awareness, a sense of presence in the body, in the present moment, aware of the body in all postures, aware of one's speech. This is the result of regular and daily meditation as we become more aware of our thoughts, our emotions, our speech, our actions. And then in becoming more aware, we begin to have more choices. Perhaps there are things in our lives that we come into contact with that stimulate sadness. Perhaps we would be able to avoid some of those things or change certain circumstances. It's good to develop presence of mind, discriminating wise awareness, a sense of mindfulness with clear comprehension as to our situation, and then that will help us make the very best choices. But if we are in a situation where there are things which cause sadness and we don't have much choice, at the very least we can develop a discipline of generating, radiating, holding a quality of loving kindness in our own hearts, bodies and minds. And this is enormously helpful. In order for our loving kindness to have integrity, power, then we need to have a daily practice. And so I'd like to encourage everybody to learn about mindfulness of breathing, loving kindness, and give yourself the gift of learning about your mind and caring for your mind so that you make the best choices. And wishing you every chance for as much happiness as is possible in your life.